Hello, this is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video. All right, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me and protect me 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately, permanently goes back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go, people, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. So, where do I start? I'm getting a lot of downloads or a lot of messages right now. Mainly right after I wrote something, I wrote down a title, but every time I write a title, it ended up being like a whole freaking sentence in some or whatever. I don't know why that is, but I guess that's because I'm used to like writing and stuff like that or whatever. So I have wrote down something in my little book that I'm using right now. I wish I would have got 2 of these books from Dollar Tree. But I only seen one when I got this book, but that's a side note. But anyways, I wrote this title. It says, so I'm gonna have to do, okay, so I'm gonna do the first title, the first part of what I wrote. I feel like that's gonna be that's gonna be like an hour reading. So I'm actually gonna try to do something that I got earlier. So earlier, when I was on my way coming back to the apartment, I was on the bus, but I've already talked about how this is now in this time 2025. If you just listen and pay attention, especially most definitely if you are somebody that's woke, you're spiritually woke or whatever, because you be getting a lot of signs and messages from everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. But lately, whether I wear a scarf on my head or not, because I've always worn scarves. I've grown up wearing scarves on my head because a lot of my family members, my immediate family members, they wore scarves on their head. Like, I don't know. Scarves is just a thing. And I think that was also a thing that my mom, she liked to wear scarves and stuff. Like, I feel like she was very, her style or her, like, how she, I feel like I that's what I kind of get from her in a way, to a certain extent. Like, but that's a whole nother side note. So anyways, I feel like whether I wear a scarf on my head or not, I definitely still, without no problem, because my spiritual eyes or eye or whatever has already been awakened. All right, it's been awakened for many years now. All right, sometimes now lately I've been trying to like either tone it down or something, or like not pay attention, or like, I don't know. But then I'll come back later and be like, I'll be like, oh, okay, like, I'll get like a light bulb moment or something or whatever like that. But so what I was saying was, like, if you just listen, like in this day and time, listen around you or whatever, especially in wherever your environment, your area, whatever, somebody is going to like diarrhea. They're gonna have diarrhea of the mouth, basically, or they're gonna tell on themselves. And then I don't even think a lot of time it's intentionally, but then it might be intentionally. I feel like it could be some of both. But anyways, I was on the bus coming here to the apartment. I just want to start off by saying subscribe, like, comment, share. If you're not here to fully watch my videos and so forth, there's no need to be on my channel. All right, there's no need to stalk my channel, be obsessed with my channel. If you're not gonna, even if you don't like the video, but you could watch the video from beginning to end if you feel like you want to be supportive of my videos. All right, you don't have to like the video, but it would be much appreciated. All right, what was I saying? Okay, I said that. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share. Subscribe, like, comment, share. All right, because everything that I do on my channel, whether it's personal videos, missing person readings, whatever type of other readings and stuff, everything is free. I'm not getting paid for my videos. I'm doing the videos because I want to. All right, this is my prerogative. This is my choice of what I want to do on my platform, my social media platform. So on my way coming home on the bus, again, somebody having diarrhea of the mouth. All right, basically telling on themselves, or just something they are saying is sticking out to me, kind of like as if something is wrote in caps in bold print. All right, so that's how I feel like it is when I be picking up certain stuff. It's like it's being heard in my ear, like as if it's being in caps in bold print. So sure enough, happened to be the lady or this person. They was actually sitting like directly behind me. All right, like right behind me. And they said, what I wrote down, I wrote down, yes. What she say? Or he or she said, they was like, they are watching you. Clear as day, she said that. So that was like something that I felt like was caps with bold print. All right. But then earlier, before I got on that bus to come to this apartment, I also was on my way, still had it, like in the beginning of heading home, I seen a moving truck, and it said, you know, there's a company, I don't know how far they expand or whatever, but on the truck it said Ryder. So something about that could be significant. Those two things. I also did see a fire truck that passed in front of me with the number 3. So I've seen that fire truck before. And then I also, when I got here, I heard sirens. All right. So I kind of wrote all of that together underneath what I started off writing in the beginning, but I feel like those is two separate. These could be two separate videos. So from where I wrote, fire truck, to Ryder, the Ryder, it's a company basically. I feel like it is a company. It's like I also seen the Enterprise too. So I seen Enterprise, moving truck, and I also seen a Ryder moving truck. So something about a moving truck could be significant. But yeah, clear as day. That person, him, her, said yes, they are watching you. All right, so this was from another reading that actually from the title that I was gonna do first for a reading, but I'm gonna do that in another video. All right, so I'm recording this Wednesday, October the 29th, 2025. All right, this may or may not be attached to the Karmic City Roads playlist. I might actually attach this to the Timeless Readings playlist. All right. Yeah, but clear as day, they say yes, they are watching you. Now I know that she was on that person. I keep saying that she, so this could be a she that is relaying this message, or this could be a male. They could be repeating what somebody else is saying. I don't know, but anyways, clear as day, like I said, this person, they said yes, they are watching you. So again, I see 8:10 on the alarm clock. All right. Yes, that person, she said yes, they are watching you. So I'm gonna start off by using the American. Why am I saying that? And that's not even the title of this deck. All right, so I'm gonna start off using the Horror Oracle deck. All right, I don't know why I just said so. Something about American could be significant to this reading. I don't know why I just said that like that. But yes, they are watching you. So that's gonna be the overall energy for this video, this reading. I do have my oracle basket, so I plan on using that too. I should have started off with that, but I just grabbed this deck, this oracle deck. All right, so let's see. We're gonna get a few cards. What is the overall energy for yes, they are watching you? First card out, we got fate. All right, so this may or may not, well, more than likely, this probably won't get uploaded until tomorrow, Thursday. All right, what else for the overall energy? Yes, they are watching you. Clarify fate. You got ice. That came out real fast. All right, fate, ice. All right, we're going to do 3 more just so that we don't have too many, because I want to use the tarot and the major arcana deck. Yes, they are watching you. Clarify fate and ice. Clarify fate and ice in regards to yes, they are watching you. We have deep. We have the deep. All right, everything so far is coming out in the upright. All right, back of the deck, we have obsession. Let's get 2 more. Yes, they are watching you. 2 more for the overall energy. We got trickster that came out with wander of the world. Hunger is at the back of the deck. So trickster came out with wander of the world. I'm gonna take trickster. I should take wander of the world, because that card normally doesn't come out. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put that with trickster. Okay, so what is the back of the deck? Okay, so the back of the deck is hunger, but at the top of the deck, we have family turned over. So there could be a family watching a person, a male or female, or there could be something significant about a family. I'm getting like a family could be watching somebody. And look, there's a house over here in the left corner of this card. Something about a person being on fire. What the fudge? You got family. Hunger is Living Dead or the Evil Dead, something movie, horror movie. All right, we are, 2 days away from Halloween. All right, Halloween is Friday, October 31st, this coming Friday. Yes, 2 days away. Let's see, let's get 1 more for the overall energy. Yes, they are watching you for this energy out here. Fate, ice, the deep, trickster with wander of the world. 1 more. We got trap. All right, so trap is kind of basically, that is the Get Out movie. We got dinner at the back of the deck. And I still haven't seen that movie yet, but crazy enough, I haven't had a TV, which I really don't care that I do or I don't. I haven't had a TV since I rented the studio apartment that I rented from the elderly family, the older family, the family that was the elderly married couple. I haven't had a TV since that apartment. Like when I moved in there the first year, around this time, I think it was like more like September, October, or yeah, what is this, October? Yeah, it was like around this time, and I had brought some of my stuff from the apartment, or not the apartment, some of my stuff from the storage unit I had brought to the apartment with me. And I honestly, like, side note, I wish that when I had brought that TV there, because like at the time when I first moved to that apartment, I still had a car, I still had a vehicle, I still was paying payments on a vehicle that I had, and I was working at the nursing home. But I was going through it. I was like getting out of a on and off relationship with somebody. But I should have, like, I don't know why I didn't do that, but this is the whole sign. I don't know why I didn't try to, like, bring all my stuff there. But I know the simple fact, the main reason why I didn't is because when I put my stuff in the storage unit, side note, this is all the side note, I put my stuff in the storage unit, and where I had left from, which was another place, or was I leaving from that place and I put my stuff in there? But anyways, when my stuff went up into the storage unit, I had left an apartment that I had to deal with bed bugs. And, you know, I had kept hearing about that, you know, all going on around the city and everything. That was the thing at the time. That was the thing at the time, them damn things. So I ended up getting into an apartment that I had kind of liked it, but I wasn't even near that long because the landlord didn't want to work with me. Like, he was, like, trying to make me... Sorry, no, that's a whole nother story, but when I put my stuff in the storage unit, I had put it in there because I didn't want to... I didn't know what all my stuff had, you know, bed bugs on it. Because I had to leave my couch there that my mom gave me. I had to throw my mattress out, my mattress set out that I had. I had to leave both of those things. So anything else that I took, I had to bag it. And I put it in bins and plastic bins and stuff like I got now. But like the only stuff I took out of the storage unit when I went to the studio that I was renting was the TV and like my main stuff that I needed on a regular basis, which was my underclothes, my uniforms and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't have a TV since then. So that was like what, 2017? I don't even think it was 2018 yet. Because I know I got the last apartment, I moved into that apartment in 2018, which was like June of 2018. So yeah, I haven't had a TV since like 2017. Yeah, 2017, 2018. That's the last time I owned a flat screen TV, which I... Alright, so this is going to be added to the first video. Alright, so where I left off, what did I say? It's like they want to give this person so much wiggle room. Alright, that's what I was getting before the video cut off or stopped recording. They only want to give this person so much wiggle room. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do the last card. Yeah, because there's something about this something about this energy of them watching this person, them getting some type of wish fulfillment or some type of wish or something with this star in Aquarius energy. Alright, Aquarius talks about independent, idealistic. Alright, it's like, yeah, they don't want this person to be too independent. Like, this is what the energy is. Yeah, when I went to go, or when the video went to stop, Judgment was at the back of the deck. And now you have Judgment and Leo coming out. Alright, yeah, followed by, with that coming out, you have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy at the back of the deck. Let's clarify trap. Clarify trap sideways. Take the advantage of a trusted friend. It helps to have an outside perspective. Trust your instincts. You know when something is wrong. So I feel like this person, whoever's experiencing this, male or female, and that they know that they are being watched. All right. Yeah, something about the Emperor. They know that there could be an Emperor involved or something with an Emperor. This could be happening to an Emperor. You have the Emperor in Aries with the Judgment and Leo at the back of the deck. All right. So I'm going to just take that in regards to trap. All right. So yeah, and now you have Judgment and Leo at the back of the deck. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and use this tarot deck. All right. Hopefully all the cards in the upright. For right now, we have the Knight of Swords to the King of Wands. Clarify the Chariot in reverse in regards to fate. Wow. The Sun in reverse with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands at the back of the deck. I see the sun in reverse first. All right. It says you are hindering your own progress over enthusiasm, self-sabotage, manifesting failure, ego. Yeah, I feel like they want this person to manifest failure. They want this person to manifest self-sabotage if they are most definitely watching this person, keeping eyes on this person. They don't want this to be, they don't want this to come in for this person to know that they have been being observed, watched, or whatever, however this is being done. With that Two of Pentacles, because there could be a combination. All right, this could be a combination of this person, male or female, being watched. They could be being watched at a distance, which whether that is people around them in the community, or this could be people that's not around them in the community that could also be watching them. All right, with this Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands at the back of the deck. Yeah, Three of Pentacles just fell out. Three of Pentacles to the Page of Wands. So something about 5 years, or something could be significant about 5 years, the last 5 years, past, present, or I'm going to say currently. Clarify ice with Death and Scorpio in reverse in regards to this energy. Yes, they are watching you. Clarify. We got the Seven of Swords, all right, faced up with another card. Two of Swords at the back of the deck. All right, Seven of Swords talks about deception and lies, cheating, theft, manipulation, deceit, sneakiness. I'm also getting secrecy. All right. They don't want something to come to, again, and somebody could be pissed off because ice was, it's pissed off. All right. Something about it being peed off. All right. Yeah, it's weird and peed off, whatever it is. Band together to stay warm, resist negative forces. Yeah. This is what they could be wanting you to do, all right? Look, Two of Cups, all right? Two of Cups to the Two of Swords. These twos keep coming up. So something about 222 could be significant. This person that is experiencing this, they could be seeing 222. Or even if this is, I feel like even if this is a karmic energy, because I feel like karmic energy too, they do be having intuition or whatever this karmic energy is. I feel like they too can be seeing spiritual numbers. Like even if they're trying to manifest that, to see that off of this person that they're observing, watching, whatever, they could be seeing 222. All right. Yeah, with this Two of Cups again coming out, that was face down with the Two of Swords. Somebody could be, I don't know if they're watching this person because they want to have a relationship with this person. They want to work with this person. It's something about that Two of Cups. All right. Or it's something about a relationship as to why they watching this person, observing this person, this male or female. All right. But I don't feel like it's all in a good intent because, again, you have Fate that came out. You got Ice. You got the Deep. Yeah, because something is, I'm getting way in too deep or way too deep, or something has went too deep, or something has went too long already, or whatever, with this, watching this person. Something about the military, all right, because you got all of these, two out of the 6 cards. So yeah, 2 out of the 6 cards, you got planes on the cards. You got the regular planes in the one card, and then the other card is like, it looks like the helicopter type, military type, what is that? I forgot what I said in the last video or something. Black cat. I don't know if they got of a helicopter or whatever they call them, a black pit. I don't know what they call them. But the King of Pentacles came out with the Empress at the back of the deck. Clarify the Deep with the Devil and Capricorn coming out sideways. You have the Emperor. The Empress just was showing up. The Emperor is out here. Page of Wands is at the back of the deck. The Emperor says a powerful figure, leadership, authority, domination, focus, stability. All right, yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's like they want to give this person, male or female, that they're watching, they want to give this person so much wiggle room, all right? I'm surprised the other card with the cat, see, when I be getting in these reading, I'll be like, trying to think what that other card is. I'm thinking of the other card that's in this deck, when it talks about how, like, the Black Panther is, like, on display, or, it's on, display for everybody to, like, watch them, observe them, stare at them. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Yeah, to cause, I guess, conflict with this Five of Swords coming out. Conflicts leave you feeling defeated. Arguments, surrender, stress, tension, violence. To the Eight of Wands. Yeah, with something happening fast or quick or whatever. Excuse me. Five of Swords to the Eight of Wands. The Hangman. Unhappiness with situation. Trap, dissatisfaction, sacrifice, restraints with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, wanting to cause this person to have restraints with their own trust in their path or whatever, or, you know, having this new beginning, whatever this Ace of Cups is. New opportunities and positive energies, joy, love, celebrations, fertility, new relationships. Yeah, with this person having new relationships and stuff like that. Clarify Trickster with Wander of the World with the Strength in Leo in regards to, yes, they are watching you. You have the Knight of Cups. You have the Temperance in reverse with the Knight of Cups. Beware of excessive behaviors, impulsivity, whatever how they spell that. Addictions, imbalance, vices, creating sparks. It's supposed to say creative sparking. Motivation, inspiration, drive, romance, creativity, flirtation, good news. Yeah, they don't want this person to have like balance and faith and new things to come in with that Chariot in the upright, and then you have the Temperance in reverse with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they don't want this person to have balance with, like, with them watching this person, and like everybody this person comes in contact with them, like, it may start off just being, you know, normal to a certain extent, and then it just starts to get weird all of a sudden. It just starts to get very uncomfortable, imbalanced. All right, with that, like, again, with that Temperance and Sagittarius coming out in the reverse, it starts to get very unbalanced. Clarify the Strength in Leo with Trickster and Wander of the World in regards to, yes, they are watching you. Clarify this Strength in Leo for this energy out here. You have, why two cards keep coming out? You got the Ten of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups basically coming out in the reverse. But the Ten of Swords I seen first, which is in reverse on top of the Sun in reverse. All right, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Healing from past troubles, recovery, past trauma, surviving, learning from the past. Yeah, it's like they don't want this person to be able to have the strength with this person constantly being watched and observed and so forth. Yeah, look, Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck. They don't want this person to be able to fully heal from the past. They don't want this person to be able to fully heal from the past because something about I'm getting wounds being open with this King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look, it says unbalanced rationality and emotions, immaturity, irrational, rude, impulsive, unfaithful, reactive. They want this person to be in this King of Cups in reverse to the Five of Pentacles, or this is how they know, if they know these people, if they know this person and these people know, vice versa, that if you know, and I already said, then I said this person knows. I feel like this person definitely know that they are being watched and observed. And like in the beginning when I said with the part of the video that got stopped 12:21 on the clock, you know, these people around this person, they have like diarrhea of the mouth. They be telling on themselves, whether it's intentional or unintentional. I feel like and they, like, if they, and then this person knows that they're being watched, they want this person, male or female, They want this person to be in the King of Cups. They want this person to be irrational, rude, reactive, because they know that because how am I trying to say it? Because confirmation with the toilet, because they know that this person knows. So they want to get I'm getting a rise. They want to get a rise out of this person, male or female, with both sides knowing that the person is being watched, observed, in whatever how, way, shape, or form that is, without really saying it. 5 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Something about 5 years. Didn't I say 5 years already? So something about the last 5 years. So something about 5 years could be significant. All right. What this is 2025. So this person could have been watching this person, observing them, and so forth. Whatever how that's being done. This could have been being done for the last 5 years. Confirmation with the damn heater, thermometer, whatever the hell you call that. Yeah. So this could have been going on since 2020. 5 of Pentacles, it says possible financial or spiritual hardship, poverty, financial difficulty, troubles, hard times, cold weather. All right. Want to leave this person out in the cold, or this could be this Emperor wanting to do this, or this could be happening to this Emperor in Aries. Clarify trap sideways with the Emperor in Aries for this energy. Yes, they are watching you. Clarify the Emperor in Aries with yes, they are watching you. You have the Empress. She just got to come out, and she right up here under this Emperor. King of Pentacles is at the back of the deck. The Empress, birth and material influence, material wealth, fertility, luxury, nature, creativity. All right. They want this person not to be able to get out, or like, again, I said, they want to give this person so much wiggle room. All right. To do whatever, but I don't feel like they want this person to be, they don't want this person to be in this Empress energy or Emperor energy, because now I'm seeing that both the Emperor and the Empress is out here with the tarot deck, and then the Emperor is out there for the overall energy of the major arcana. Yeah, they want something to come to, some type of victory, celebration. They want this to come to an end. Death card to the 6 of Wands. Or something could be ending in regards to this. What's been this energy of this person being watched, observed, whatever how this is being done. Death card, it says end of the old and start of the new. Rebirth, finality, transformation, endings, and new beginnings. All right, then you have the 6 of Wands. The arrival of prosperity, triumph, success, fruits of labor, and personal satisfaction. Yeah, what was Trap again? Trap was the Get Out movie, but it said, oh yeah, what it was like, take the advice of a trusted friend. It helps to have an outside perspective. Reverse, it was trust your instincts. You know when something's wrong. All right. Yeah. And you could be trying to get out. You've been trying to get out. You may have, this person may have been trying to get out this person have been trying to get out of a people, place, or thing, or like a, whatever that may be, for like since 2020, or maybe even before 2020. Yeah. Cause one of the overall energies from the horror cards, something about what I said in the beginning of part one of the video, I said 2017. So this person could have been wanting to get out since 2017 out of a certain, I want to say predicament, situation, environment. Yeah, look, now the King of Cups is at the back of the deck. King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. Okay. Clarify this energy out here again for yes, they are watching you. Clarify fate with the Chariot and the reverse. If 2 cards keep coming out this whole video, 9 of Wands at the back of the deck. King of Cups is faced up. King of Cups. Rationality and emotions are in balance. Calm, faithful, friendly, maturity, wise, caring. All right. They don't want this to be faded. They don't want something to come out about this King of Cups. All right. Or they don't want this person to be in this King of Cups energy, whether they are male or female. And then you have the Hermit that came out with it. Take advice from someone wiser, wisdom, consultation, experience. There's a lot of typos in this, but I know I am. Every time I get into doing these videos, I get like, my talking gets crazy or whatever. But you have consultation, experience, illumination, and solitude. All right, yeah, they don't want something to be illuminated to this person, whether they are male or female. All right, they want this person to constantly stay in this Nine of Wands energy, defensive, again, reactive, confrontational, because even though if this person knows that they are being observed or watched, they know something is off, they know something is wrong, they know something is not right. Yeah, Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, all right? That fell on top of the Seven of Swords. With what? The Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So there could be something about a Queen of Pentacles. Or there could be something about multiple people. Because you have an Emperor, Empress out here. Which in between them is the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then you have the King of Cups out here. So it's like, definitely this could be divine masculine and feminines that are, yes, they are being watched. So this is happening to masculines and feminines that are, definitely could be in their divine energy, all right? Or they are, like I said in the beginning, they could be people that are, they're spiritually woke, all right? And they could have been being spiritually woke, for a long time now. All right, and they have been having to go through all of this. Clarify ice. Yeah, Four of Wands at the back of the deck. Four of Wands. Take time to rest and enjoy success, romance, tranquility, family, prosperity, and harmony. All right, clarify ice with Death and Scorpio in reverse for this energy. Yes, they are watching you. You have the Nine of Pentacles. A period of prosperity, freedom, financial success, wealth, reaching goals, and family. All right. To the Hangman. Unhappiness with situation, trap, dissatisfaction, sacrifice, restraints. All right. They don't want this person. So it's definitely people around this person that they don't want this person to be in this Nine of Pentacles, all right? Whoever this is coming from. This deck has this deck is a tarot deck, but it has all the different, like, I guess I would say spiritual plants and stuff, plants and herbs that you could, like, use, or people would use in their spiritual practices, all right? So the Nine of Pentacles is Butterbur, which I never heard of that. The Empress is Barley. The Emperor is Golden Seal. Back of the deck is the Hangman, which is Witch Hazel. All right. So I used to use a lot of Witch Hazel when I was, I still do, but I haven't bought none in a while because of something that I was just, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but that's another video. Yeah, and I got that habit from my, like, a lot of stuff, certain stuff I could just sit here and talk about that I kind of like picked up from my mom. All right, my mom that raised me. All right, so I never knew until I got this deck that Witch Hazel is a plant. Like, I never knew that was actually a plant, but it is. So Witch Hazel is the Hangman. It says unhappiness with situation, trap, dissatisfaction, sacrifice, and restraint. It's kind of giving me the energy of, like, the poison ivy, but I don't know if it's in the same plant group or something like that. Like, I don't know if this will be, I mean, we use it on our face, you know, people use it on their face and stuff, but I don't, it may it may or may not be, in that same group with the poison ivy, because I don't know, that just came to my mind, poison ivy. All right, and if anybody ever watched the, what movie she in? Catwoman, right? All right, now we have Temperance at the back of the deck, which that plant is calendula, calendula, Calendula. It's kind of like I could say, what's somebody was just saying that the other day on a video. The doulas. You know, the doulas that be helping with the process of giving birth. That's what that word look like, or reminds me of. So something about a doula could be significant. I don't know why I'm needing to say that, but yeah. Clarify the deep with the devil and Capricorn sideways. Yes, they are watching you. Clarify the deep with the devil and Capricorn sideways. The Knight of Cups. Because they know that this Emperor wants to give an offer or something. The Knight of Cups. Creativity, sparking intuition or motivation. I'm like reading it while I'm trying to put the card in the other hand. Creativity, sparking motivation, inspiration, drive, romance, creativity, flirtation, good news with the Page of Swords at the back of the deck. Delay of news or inspiration, patience, education, pause, and preparation. Yeah. All right. And that's what that card was talking about. Was it this one, the deep? Like, they don't want this person to be... So, if this person is like in this new spiritual journey, all right, and their third eye has already been woken, all right, and they have been taking the needed self-time, going within and all that, so forth. They don't want this person to be prepared for some type of offer, or this is what they don't want for this Emperor. Because I feel like this Emperor could be whoever this Emperor is, whatever sign he is. Don't have to be a certain sign. They don't want this person to give their counterpart, their divine person. They don't want them to give that person an offer. Because the Knight of Cups is facing towards the Nine of Pentacles, and then behind the Nine of Pentacles is the King of Cups. So this person could be younger people, or there could be an age difference or whatever. All right, and I feel like this Emperor could be dealing with yeah, Four of Cups. Something about loss of monotony. That's what it says. monotony. Boredom, depression, loss of focus, missed stagnation with the Four of Pentacles at the back of the deck. But I feel like even though this person could be experiencing something because of that devil and Capricorn being sideways, I feel like both the masculine and the feminine, the divine of them two, they could both be still being protected, all right? Even though they're going through all of this, being watched, and all this weird and all this crazy, weird, supernatural, whatever have you stuff is going on, all right? I feel like they definitely still are protected, and they are taking the necessary needs or steps to protect themselves, keep themselves protected against people, you know, that they may be picking up some type of vibe, like off vibe or something like that. Like, I feel like a lot of the spiritual people, if they really are tapping themselves in, really going within, working on themselves, they are kind of like, they are literally kind of like a, not to say like that, like to be boastful or nothing, but they kind of like, in a way, is like walking, like, you know how to, like, the movies, them sci-fi movies, when they be, what movie is that I'm thinking of? I don't know. Like, this would be kind of like that. Like, they put on them things, them shades, kind of like them things they got, which I would never put one of them damn things on my face, that you play the game. Because people they be messing stuff up. But I'm thinking you putting them on, and then you looking at people, and you can see like the waves of the body heat and stuff in people's body. Like that's what I feel like the divine people are. They like walking detectors of like either lie detectors, like whatever you want to say, lie detectors, or they could like if you put them on, or maybe this is something that's just embedded in the third eye or something like that. You are able to, you know, if you really are in your tapped in energy, you know, like I said, going within and all that, you pick up on certain stuff. You it's like you don't need to be, yeah, King of Swords to the Page of Cups. Why is that coming out? But you don't need to be under any influence, all right? Or you don't need to be, I'm getting something about inebriated. How do you say that? Inebriated. Yeah, whatever that is. That has something to do with drinking. So you don't have to be under the influence, or you don't have to be all high up, or you could be in your most natural state to pick up on stuff. Yeah, but something about this King of Swords just came out with the Page of Swords, and then you have the King of Wands at the back of the deck. I'm telling you, this is something about a lot of different people in this energy around this divine feminine and masculine or something like that, or this is people that they have to deal with. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, laboring toward goals, diligence, hard work, long-term goals, and perseverance. Yeah, they've been having to do a lot of perseverance through all of these unexpected changes, endings, losses, pain, disaster, confusion, destruction with the Tower in Aquarius. Chaos brought by sudden change, destruction, loss, pain, disaster, and confusion. Yeah, they've been slowly working their way through all of this. Yeah, persevering through all of the unexpected sudden changes and so forth. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, Two of Pentacles to the Death card in Scorpio. Two of Pentacles to the Fool in Aquarius. Clarify Strength in Leo with Trickster and Wonder of the World. Yes, they are watching. You had the Hierophant in the upright. Conformity to society's rules. Morality, tradition, groupthink, religion, institutions to the King of Pentacles. Again, like I said, it's like these people, masculine or feminine, they have been knowing that they are being watched, they're being observed, whatever, how this is being done. Something about planes or certain or different forms of transportation could be significant. Boats, planes, cars, because that's all in all of these cards has planes and boats and so forth. That's like almost all the forms of transportation. Something about those could be significant. You have the King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Achieving success of long-term goals, success, wealth, prosperity, dedication, stability. It's like this King of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles to the Moon, to the Ace of Pentacles. This person could be whoever they are, whatever sign they are. They could be paying people to watch and observe. They could be paying a lot of people. That's why I feel like all of these other kings and it's more kings that's showing up right now than the queens, but they definitely could be paying this King of Pentacles or whoever they are. They could be paying, they could be part of this Hierophant, under this Hierophant energy. Yeah, something about what it says, conformity to society's rules, morality, tradition, groupthink, religion, institutions. They could be paying these people, if they under this Hierophant energy, to watch the divine feminine and masculine, to give them so much wiggle room or something like that. The High Priestess at the back of the deck in Cancer, which is the aloe vera plant. Letting your intuition guide you, discernment, rumination, enlightenment, and spirituality. What in the holy, no, let me stop. What does rumination mean? Hold on, I gotta pause because I've used this deck somewhat, but not a lot. But I don't really know what rumination means. I don't. All right, so I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna have to put it in the community post because I don't have my own Wi-Fi right now because obviously, like I've been saying, I'm going through stuff and like I said, I wish they would just make Wi-Fi free. Like, since y'all gonna take, side note, since y'all gonna take food stamps away and y'all trying to make people have to do all these other stuff, why y'all won't just make Wi-Fi free? You know, give the people an advantage or something. Give them something for what you're gonna freaking take or whatever. You know, make a even exchange, even though that's not really an even exchange, but I'm just saying, y'all might as well make Wi-Fi free at this point. With all this BS that's going on, we have to deal with and go on. Just make Wi-Fi free. Please and thank you. If you don't mind, you can add a little gift card on top that you actually could use somewhere. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups at the back of the deck. Shit. Excuse me. Clarify the Emperor in Aries with trap sideways for this energy. Yes, they are watching. You got the Four of Swords. Mentally and emotionally overwhelmed, stress, anxiety, drain, fear, burnout. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is so, it's like the feminine and the masculine is both going through stuff. Like, they're both going through stuff. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Seven of Pentacles. Because they've been definitely both going through stuff. Something about 7 to 9 years. Also that 5 years too. Excuse me. So something could be significant about 5, 7, and 9 years. All right. Whether that's past, present, or currently, I'm going to say. I'm not going to say future. Because I don't want to claim that. Or I don't want to claim that for, you know, other people that are truly and factually going within themselves. Working on themselves. Self-love. All right, even if they are in a relationship, you know, I don't want to claim that they're gonna be in no Four of Swords energy going forward. Yeah, to the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I don't want to claim this for people for the future. All right, want it to get easier, lighter, less stressful. 9/12 on the alarm clock. Yeah, so I don't have my own Wi-Fi right now, all right? But, yeah. So I'm, like, really trying to get through it right now. Clarify fate with the Chariot in reverse and Cancer in regards to, yes, they are watching. Clarify fate with the Chariot in reverse. You have the Three of Pentacles. All right. Gaining new skills or knowledge, education, learning, mastery, dedication. I feel like they don't want, or somebody feel like they're mastering something, or it's like they don't want this divine feminine and they don't want this divine feminine and masculine to master or have mastery with their emotions, all right? With the Three of Pentacles being up under the King of Cups, which the Three of Pentacles is the time, I'm about to say the thyme, which is the thyme plant, which is spelled Thyme. All right, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, they rather the divine feminine and masculine, they rather these people or these divine counterparts, they rather them be in Five of Cups, which is holding on to the past, resentment, grief, loss, mourning, and regret. To the Knight of Pentacles, which is flaxseed, the plant flaxseed. To the King of Pentacles, which is the mustard seed. To the Knight of Swords, which is the, I don't know what plant that is. To the lemon balm plant, which is the Chariot and Cancer. To the Lovers in Gemini. To the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Clarify ice with the Death in Scorpio in reverse in regards to yes, they are watching you. Clarify ice to the Death in Scorpio. Yes, they are watching you. You have the Five of Cups coming back out. It's like going sideways, or right here, it's like diagonal on top of the Nine of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. So something that definitely could be significant about the last 3 to 9 years, or something about 3 to 9 years that has been being held on to, don't want to let go, or difficulty letting go, or they've been making it difficult for these masculines and feminines, divine, to let go, holding on to something. All right, I was getting that before I came on here. It said miserably. Is that how you say that? But the Five of Cups came back out again, like I said. So like they want these people, these masculines and feminine, knowing that they are being watched and observed. All right, whatever, how that's being done under this Hierophant energy. They want these people to, they don't want them to come out of this Ten of Swords, with that Ten of Swords in reverse. They don't want these people to heal from past traumas, recovery. So they don't want these people to be able to learn how to survive from past whatever experiences and so forth. They rather these people be stuck, like, you know, and I feel like it's a lot of people doing a lot of antagonizing and downplaying and playing on people traumas and so forth like that. All right, Four of Pentacles at the back of the deck. It says difficulty letting go, hoarding, saving, holding on, financial success, and miserably. All right, Four of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, to the Knight of Swords, to the Chariot in Cancer, to the Lovers in Gemini. Still all at the back of the deck. All right, they want these people to, because whoever that King of Pentacles is, whatever sign they are, they definitely could be under this Hierophant energy. They are paying these people around these masculines and feminines, divine, to watch them, observe them in whatever shape, way, form that is, so that they could keep them stuck to these past energies or past traumas and so forth. Keep them in this stress, anxiety, drained, burned out, overwhelmed energy. All right. Something about the last 4 weeks, or something about 4 weeks could be significant. All right. Something also could be significant about the Four of Swords is the plant tree of life. Now, I've never seen that in person. So, yeah, you had the Star. All right. The Star came out in the beginning when I had another deck in my hair. And yeah, look, the Star in Aquarius to the Ten of Cups. Something about family could be significant. Positive outlook and hope for the future. Contentment, hope, healing, renewal, and inspiration to the Ten of Cups. Attainment of happiness and fulfillment, joy, family, love, luck, success, stability, health. They don't want these divine feminines and masculines, these divine counterparts, to be in that Ten of Cups energy. They don't want them to get past traumas to go towards that. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles coming back out. Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. They want to hold this person back, held this person back. Queen of Wands is I was going to say the sunflower. They should have made it the sunflower card. But I don't even know how to pronounce that. Epedra plant. Epedra plant or Phaedra plant. It's spelled Ephedra. Queen of Wands is an outgoing and creative person. Optimism, charisma, femininity, confidence, and strength. You got the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands to the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Devil to the Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, Knight of Wands. Yeah. It's like they want to keep these people in. It's definitely giving slave type energy, all right? Especially with this first card that came out, the Fate card, which that was the, what movie was that again? That was the Thing. No, not The Thing. That was the movie was that? Let me see. See, I be getting all in here and I just be... I'm not never... Like I said, I'm not going to never try to remember all of these movies in this deck. Because it's 50 cards in this Oracle deck. So... I'm never not about to try to really remember them all by heart. Okay, it follows. Yeah, they always want something to follow these people, these divine person that are trying to, like, knowing that these people are trying to determine, like, they want to keep something going because they know that these people, these divine people, putting in this self-love, going within, working on themselves, working on their past trauma, working out their past trauma, getting through their past trauma. They want that to follow them. They don't want them to be able to determine their own fate. Yeah, King of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they always want to keep something going or something. I'm getting going, next in motion. Clarify the deep with the Devil and Capricorn sideways in regards to, yes, they are watching you. The Tower in Aquarius. Chaos brought by sudden change, destruction, loss, pain, disaster, and confusion. All right, with the Tower in Aquarius under the Knight of Cups. With the, so it's the Emperor, the Knight of Cups to the Tower. Like, they always want to keep something, like I just said, in regards to doing to keep this, these divine counterparts apart or separate them or whatever have you like that. Yep. Clarify the strength in Leo. Yeah, that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Or I feel like this divine feminine masculine, they are getting clarity on this energy, or that they, like I said, them being watched and observed. They know that this is going on. Yeah. Now the Queen of Pentacles finally, now a Queen of Pentacles finally shows up. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles to the Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Like, they want to keep, it just is giving the energy, they just something, separation. I'm getting separated, divided. Clarify strength in Leo to the Trickster with Wander of the World in regards to, yes, they are watching you. The Queen of Swords, all right, she's literally coming out sideways over the Three of Pentacles, all right. Ace of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Yeah, because I'm getting something could be about money, all right. So yeah, I'm really seeing it in the reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Judgment, clouded by emotions, manipulation, lack of rationalism, moody and rude and spite, all right. That's out here under the Hierophant. They want so there could be something about a Queen of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords to the Hierophant, or Ten of Swords in reverse to the Hierophant in the upright with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. Judgment, clouded by emotions, manipulation, lack of rationalism, moody, rude, and spite, which is like spiteful, with the Ace of Pentacles popping back up again. Clarify the Emperor in Aries with Trap. Sideways. Yes, they are watching you. You have the Ace of Pentacles that just came back out again. Something is significant about money or this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles to watch these divine people. Page of Swords. Delay of news or inspiration. Patience, education, pausing, preparation. Page of Swords. Six of Wands, Four of Cups to the Six of Pentacles to the Justice in Libra. Justice, justly deserved outcomes, consequence, judgment, truth, legal issues, fairness. All right, what's behind the Justice in Libra, which is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, a period of unhappiness, heartache, pain, depression, sorrow, separation, and trauma. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. That's what the energy is giving. Let's do one more row from this deck. 47 minutes in. Clarify fate. Yes, they are watching you. Clarify fate with the Chariot and Cancer in reverse. the moon comes out sideways, but I'm seeing it in the reverse. Moon in Pisces with the Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. Moon in Pisces, the light will come. Or excuse me, or is that what it said? Is that what I said? Yeah, the light will come. Truth, end of depression, clarity, illumination, releasing fears to the Ace of Swords. Right under the Three of Pentacles. And funny enough, the sun is in reverse at the top. Now you have the moon in reverse at the bottom. So with the, okay, let me show that first. So the sun came out in reverse first under the Chariot in reverse. I'm getting heavy emotions with that fake card because it has water on that card, or like what is this? Like a water, it's giving me car wash, and then it's also giving me like something about that flow of water back here over on that side. But excuse me, you literally have the moon, you have the sun in reverse to the King of Cups, Three of Pentacles to the moon in reverse. I don't think I ever got the sun and the moon to both come out in reverse under the same row or whatever. All right, and I didn't even think I read the sun in reverse. The sun in reverse says you are hindering your own progress, over enthusiasm, self-sabotage, oh, I did read it. Self-sabotage, manifesting failure, ego. Yeah, they want, it's like they do want this. In regards, like I said, watching this person, male or female, or both of these individuals, both the masculine and the feminine, they want these people to manifest self-sabotage, you know, and stuff like that. They want these, because they know what they're doing. That's why they want these people to manifest failure and self-sabotage. And for these people to basically given the energy of crashing out, crash outs, OSI missions, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely giving that energy. Oh, I forgot to put the Chariot back. But yeah, with that Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. Again, I don't think I've ever did a reading so far and had both the moon and the sun and the moon to come out under the same row together in the reverse. I don't think I ever had that before. I don't know. I may have, but I don't remember right now. I don't. That's crazy. Yeah, but something, the light will come, all right? It says the light will come. That is the eucalyptus plant, all right? The moon is the eucalyptus plant. Yeah, Ace of Swords, which is the triphala plant. That sounds like something else. What it? Oh, I ain't about to say that because I think, ain't that a bad word when I'm getting? I don't want to say it. But the Ace of Swords, it says new beginnings are mental clarity, focus, vision, good choices, finding truth, and success. All right. Clarify ice in regards to this energy. Yes, they are watching you with the Death card and Scorpio in reverse. Clarify ice with the Death and Scorpio. The Ace of Swords comes out. I swear, I'm not trying to make these cards come out on purpose. They just coming out, all right? We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles on the board. Page of Pentacles. Arriving of good news on material things. Success, well-grounded. New ventures, staying focused, excuse me. Judgment in Leo, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. Death in Scorpio to the Knight of Pentacles. The Strength in Leo, King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the deep in regards to the Devil and Capricorn sideways. Yes, they are watching you. And the Tower is the licorice plant. And I used to like licorice a little bit when I was a kid, but I never really cared for licorice. You got the Four of Cups coming out in reverse to the Page of Swords again. Four of Cups in reverse. Renewed interest in the world. Rekindling. Passion. Realization. End of depression. Motivation. Yes, something is changing, all right? Because I'm getting something about a stronghold, like, but still trying to give something about what I said earlier, wiggle room. Yeah, clarify the strength in Leo with trickster and wonder of the world. Yes, they are watching you. 7 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups, daydreaming but lacking in action, fantasies, desires, options, and temptations to the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely some type of illusions about this energy, about them watching you, why they've been watching you, why they've been wanting people to crash out, suicide missions, and so forth. 10 of Pentacles to the 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords, King of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, the Chariot in Cancer to the 9 of Swords, the Hermit in Virgo. Clarify the Emperor in Aries with trap sideways. Yes, they are watching you for this energy out here. Dang, 2 cards comes out. The 5 of Swords is at the back of the deck again. The Devil was the bottom card. Devil in Capricorn. The presence of temptation, addiction, materialism, sex, sex, cheating, and violence. All right, that's the Devil in Capricorn. All right, with that, crazy enough, the trap card came out sideways. And it's like, again, this divine masculine feminine energy, they both know something is wrong. All right, and they could be looking to, some of them could be looking to trusted friend, and some of the trusted friends could be their own spirit team, their angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. All right, but they also, and they can also still, you know, in fact, be sensing that something is wrong. All right, yeah, the Page of Cups was behind the Devil in Capricorn, but it came out sideways. New ideas or information. Romance, youth, childish, creativity, insight, and news to the 5 of Swords. Ooh. Yeah, wow. I ain't used this deck in a minute, but yeah. What the helly? I still ain't heard that song yet. I ain't about to listen to it either because I'm still on a hiatus from listening to any rap of any sorts from anybody. Yep, I sure am. I am. Till y'all get y'all motherfucking act together. Alright, let's, yeah, look, loud. The cards is talking already. Ace of Swords to the 3 of Pentacles. The Hierophant just fell out with what? The Hierophant just fell out with the 5 of Pentacles. From a whole nother deck. 5 of Pentacles talks about illness, debt, ostracized, leaving out in the cold, illness, what else? Dis-ease, I'm going to say. That's what I'm getting about the 5 of Pentacles. Let's do like one row from this deck, from this tarot deck. Clarified 3 of Cups comes out. Dang, can I shuffle 3 of Cups to the World? All right, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. Some type of collaboration, yeah, to the Hangman and Pisces I just saw. Could be coming to a completion, or there could be some type of new collaboration. Yeah, something that's been over a period of time. Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Wands. With this energy of watching this person, stalking this person, whatever, how this is being done. Again, there could be many forms of transportation that's involved, or something about transportation could be significant. Airplanes, boats, cars. I'm getting something over water, something, oh wow, something about water, because a lot of, again, one car has the ice and the snow, the other 2 cars got water. Something about certain locations I'm getting. Yeah, look, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands to the 7 of Swords. This could be all being done watching, observing these divine counterparts and people, because what was I just getting? Yeah, but there's judgment in Leo. There's judgment called on this energy of this observing, watching these divine people, or just watching. I'm getting without consent. What I was about to say. Queen of Pentacles just came out. Taurus, Capricorn energy to the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Yeah, something about money is significant. To manipulate money, or something about money is significant. Yeah, the Hermit and Virgo just came out to the Ace of Cups. Manipulate new beginnings, new offers, new relationships, so forth. People something. Yeah, walk away from them. 8 of Cups to the 7 of Pentacles. I can't even get no cards on. I keep clarify the big card with the Chariot and Cancer in regards to this energy. Yes, they are watching you. Oh, that was the Strength in Leo. Now we have the 2 of Swords at the back of the deck. Yeah, wanting to cause obstacles, obstructions, blockages, delays. All right, with this 2 of Swords. Yeah, that was the Strength in Leo. But we're going to try that again. Wanting to control and tame these divine counterparts, whether they are the masculines or the feminines. Yeah. Wanting them to sit down to this dinner, or yeah, look, Magician. But I was looking at that, but wanting them to sit down to dinner. All right. Dinner. And then you have behind dinner is escape. With the Woods. If that ain't creepy on its enough on its own, something about DE or ED could be significant. I'm getting E or DE do. I'm getting that. DEW do. Or something about WED, wed, or Wednesday. What the fudge? That's gonna be somebody initials or something about those. Oh my, is that? What am I? I'm getting something else, but what am? How you? Wow. Crazy. Clarify, yeah, King of Swords just came out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Clarify fate with the Chariot in reverse in regards to this energy. Yes, they are watching you. You have the 8 of Pentacles to the Temperance and Sagittarius. I seen the 8 of Pentacles first. Again, something about, something will be, the light will come out. The light will come. All right, about slow down. The light will come in regards to some type of work. You literally have the 3 of Pentacles, and now you have the 8 of Pentacles out here under from 2 different decks. You got the 3 of Pentacles, you got the 8 of Pentacles. So something is definitely significant about plans, works, groups. All right, I'm getting wanting these people to self-sabotage. Temperance and Sagittarius, I just seen again. Something about patience, balance with people self-sabotaging, self-doubting themselves with all of this energy of them being watched, observed, and so forth. Look, 3 of Cups to the King of Pentacles. There is something about whoever this King of Pentacles is. I don't know what their sign, their sun sign is or whatever, but there is a King of Pentacles in the mix of this 3 of Cups with this observing, watching, and so forth. Clarify Ice with the Death and Scorpio in reverse. Yes, they are watching you. The Star in Aquarius just flew over there. The 8 of Swords. For these divine people to be in this 8 of Swords. Bound, stuck, trapped, blinded. All of that. Ace of Swords. To the Moon, Wheel of Fortune. To the 6 of Wands. So that they can have this victory or celebration or victorious, whatever the hell you want to call it with the 6 of Wands. But that is the Star in Aquarius. Again, with another plane flying overhead or wherever they coming from. Something about planes could be significant to this energy I'm getting, since that is the second plane that just flew overhead while I've been doing this video, this reading, even though it's 2 parts. All right, we are hour in, so let's see. Clarify, we're going to just do this 1 row, I think, because it's getting long. Clarify the deep. Wait, yes, they are watching you with the devil and Capricorn sideways. The Hermit fell over here. What's this? The Ten of Swords. So we literally had the Ten of Swords out here twice. 3 of Swords at the back of the deck. Yeah, the Hermit came over here off to the side. It's like they don't want these people to be enlightened, or they don't want these people to be in this going within, working on themselves, working on past traumas, loving themselves, figuring themselves out. Yeah, they want these 5 of Pentacles. This is the energy of that they want. They want these, like if they watching and observing these divine people, or even these people that's trying to come into this divine energy, they want them to be lost. I feel like they don't want them to figure themselves out, or get back to themselves, or to figure themselves out and like go forward. I'm getting 5 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Tower. So they're willing to cause these drastic changes, unexpected changes in regards to something they're dealing with the past. Yeah, but there's judgment being called on that again, with the Judgment in Leo at the back of the deck. 5 of Pentacles, the Fool in Aquarius, to the Tower in Aquarius, to the 6 of Cups, to the Judgment in Leo. Clarify Trickster with Wonder of the World, Strength in Leo. Yes, they are watching you. I can't even shuffle out and the cards wants to come out. You got the Chariot in Cancer. I'm getting this could all be being Tower and Aquarius. This could all be being done because of your divinity, because of these masculine and feminine divinities. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles to the Hierophant in Taurus, I believe the Hierophant is. Clarify the Emperor in Aries with the Trap sideways. Yes, they are watching you. Yeah, these cards just want to come out like they're not giving it no time. Yeah, 2 of Wands in reverse. They don't want you to be like, if they have you stuck, I'm getting with this Devil with the 2 of Wands in reverse under it. The Moon card. Something about a choice. They don't want you to be able to have a choice. They don't want, again, I'm just getting that, like, they don't want you to, or something about your family too. Something's hidden about family, or hidden emotions, family. But that 2 of Wands in reverse under the Devil, I just feel like they don't want these people to come into themselves, to come into being with their divine counterpart. Again, they want these people to walk away. Wow. 8 of Cups to the Lovers. I'm going to stop with the tarot because I could just keep going. Alright, I said I was going to use the Oracle Basket. So let's see. What do we need to see from the Oracle Basket in regards to this energy? Yes, they are watching you. We got yes coming out first. We got Prego, more than one first trimester. I see with all the drama. What else? Something about next week. Something about next week, whenever that is. Whenever that is. What else in regards to this energy? Yes, they are watching you. All right, we got this again. We got scared of your growth. All right, yeah, they could be scared of the divine, feminine, masculine's growth. All right, we got a new person you don't know. Behind that, you have that. Yeah, it's all in these divine people trusting their gut instinct, or this is what they have been doing. I also see Pluto. Transformation, regeneration, psychology, renewal, uncovering, power, personal evolution, the unseen. All right, that's Pluto. All right. What else in regards to yes, they are watching? Yeah, you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. A player, clingy, possessive, negative emotions, moodiness, a jealous partner, blocking your progress, disappointment, protecting your heart. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they want these divine persons to be in relationships that are with a person that is offering a Knight of Cups in the reverse. Something about you're going to be moving soon. All right. This could be either the divine masculines and or feminines. All right. Yeah, I see individual may not be for everybody. All right. Yeah, these divine people, male or female, they may not be for everybody. They may be for who they are for. Yeah. Something about toxic routines, like trying to keep these energies, these divine people in toxic routines, or that is that self-sabotaging, doubting themselves. Something about I'm getting counting on your downfall. I'm getting that. Yeah, but there's something about an admirer. I don't know. All right, this could be either the divine masculine or the feminine, being an admirer of their divine person. I see something is suspect, sinister, fishy, not right. All right. Yeah, something is not right. Again, another card, moving out of a current state. So there is heavily something about these divine people moving from another state to another state, or out of a state to somewhere else. Something about jury and muse, I see. Jury and muse. Anything else in regards to these energy? Yes, they are watching. All right. Yeah, they could be targeting these divine people. I see Washington. All right. I see ICU by Coco Jones. All right. Something about that song or the title of the song could be significant. Yeah, something is a money grab. I also see that card. Money grab. This ain't for me. All right. We also have rabbit. Spiritual meaning of a rabbit. Sensitivity, gentleness, fertility, haste, new beginnings, the moon, good luck, creativity, fear, abundance, prosperity, intuition, spontaneity, witness, reproducing, conceiving a new idea or project, wisdom. All right. Anything else in regards to this energy? Yes, they are watching. Something about new spiritual contract is loading. All right. There's new spiritual contracts loading. Something about both sex, sex, physically paying attention. I see John 10 verses 10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it in all its fulfillment. All right. And I don't be acting like I know the Bible from the back of my hand. I don't. I'm not even about to say I do. I don't. You got Goofy by Tink. All right. You have something about the title of the song, or the song could be significant. All right. Yeah. I also see Love All by Drake featuring Jay-Z. All right. So something about the titles of the song or the song could be significant. Something about a new acquaintance. Something about a honey trap. Or excuse me, they used a honey pack. Something about a honey pack. All right. I see dragonfly, transformation, change, maturity, adaptability, ability to embrace new perspectives, love, growth, hope, rebirth, self-development. All right. That's dragonfly. The spiritual meaning of a dragonfly and a rabbit. All right. Anything else? Yeah. Something about a business property. Business property. I see the streets be talking. Something about being exposed. Yeah, streets be talking. The cards is kind of sticking together in the basket because I haven't been using them. The streets be talking. Looks what's coming up about behind that. This came out in the other reading that I just did last night. I also see fame is in my hand. Something about drop off social media. Where's the reciprocation? Question mark. All right, last time. What? Yes, they are watching you to clarify the energy that's on the table. We got something about that card. I see this. World, business, relationships. Something about proving a point. Something about I just need time to think. I see $50,000 to $100,000. We're not taking the card behind it. We're not claiming none of that. And I also see something about criminal database. What the hell? Something about the United Kingdom. That's crazy. Anything else for the final last time? Yes, they are watching. Something about a younger woman. You could be the male or female, divine, masculine, or feminine. They could something about them not having sex over 3+ years. I see Mars, which talks about action, movement, passion, drive, vitality, confrontational style, self-initiative, perseverance, assertion, and courage. Last card, 2 cards I see right off. I see Aquarius too at the top of the basket. But let's get these 2 first. We got not what it seems. We got the Northeast region, which is Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. We also have Aquarius, and we have behind that we got business minded and mama's boy, daddy's girl. Mama's boy, daddy's girl. Behind that is these 2 cards, but yeah. Maybe they could be trying to say that divine feminine or masculine are bipolar, or maybe these could be people that are dealing with that, all right? But they still are working on themselves, yeah, with crown chakra flipping its way up to the top. Crown chakra, higher consciousness, divine connection. Something about 1 to 5 years old. Capricorn. Something about grocery store and billionaire, okay? I also see West Virginia, and I see the letter E. All right, revenge porn. Maybe some of these divine people have been dealing with some type of revenge porn. All right, something about the letter E and O, or O-E. E-O-O-E. I don't know what the hell that is right now. And then I see that. But I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. Yeah, I don't really too much see anything else. I see something about 6 months and who's better for you than me. But let's go ahead and close out this reading with some Archangel Oracle cards. Dang, an hour and 15 minutes. I still have to add the other part that got cut up, well, that stopped. We got the Magician with the Death card coming out. Let's get 2 more for the Archangels. We got the 3 of Cups, Archangel 3 of Cups. I'm going to take 1 more. King of Wands, Archangel, King of Wands. I feel like the same Archangel's been coming out for these readings. Could I get 1 more for this energy out here for the Archangels to close out this energy? We got the 10 of Wands, Archangel, 10 of Wands with the Archangel, the Emperor at the back of the deck. I thought the Empress was gonna be behind the Emperor again. I was about to say. Side note. So I was gonna close it out with I was on my way headed home too. Also, I just remember and I had to sit towards the front of the bus. So I was in the seats right before you had the 2 the side, like the seats on this side and this side. And then it's like a little a separation. You got like the anyways, it was a mother with her kids, and it was cute. You know, I be wearing shades because I be like trying, like during the day, sometimes the sun be just too much in my eyes or whatever. So I be wearing my shades, which I feel like it's nothing wrong with me wearing shades. If I want to wear my shades, as long as I feel like, if it's raining or something or snowing real hard, obviously I'm not going to have them on because the sun is not going to be out. But if I want to have my shades on when the sun is out, that's just what I'm going to do. But anyways, I was gonna close the reading out after I before I do the cards, the Archangel cards. Like, it was the mom with her kids, and one of her kids was like he said something about him being a magician, and he said what something he said, don't you never tell somebody don't. So it was somebody that's a wiser person, older, like I'm getting a grandpa energy, or somebody older than him telling them, like, you know, that's giving me some like back in the day type stuff, like, you know, showing some kids little, you know, how you say, magician tricks, or making stuff disappear and then reappear type thing. Because he said something about you never tell he said I'm a magician, you never tell what your secrets is, or something like that. I don't know, I feel like I needed to say that, but I thought it was so cute that he said that, because I'm looking at this magician card and that's making me think of what he was saying earlier. I was like cheesing to myself, but I didn't like laugh out loud because I didn't want to be looking all strange or whatever. But I was like, oh, he's so cute. But so the archangels that came out is Archangel Death, which is the 772. It says God, the end of the universe. It says endings and rebirth, influence, health, and longevity. All right, that's Archangel the Death card. All right, you have the Archangel the Magician, 25, the generous God. It says spiritual wisdom and magic, helps one regain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. All right, so that's Archangel the Magician. All right, Archangel the Three of Cups is 22, the right hand of God. Fame and renowned, influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. All right, that's Archangel Three of Cups. Then you have Archangel King of Wands, Archangel Daniel, 50, God the merciful God. Eloquence, gives answers to those in doubt. All right, that's Archangel King of Wands. Then you have Archangel 10 of Wands, 53, God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication, influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. All right, that is Archangel 10 of Wands. All right, back of the deck you have Archangel the Emperor, 42, like unto God. Political authority, gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. Behind that is Archangel 9 of Swords, 15, the comforting God. Purification and protection from the impetuous religious sentiments. All right, with the Ace of Wands, Archangel Ace of Wands. I want to get two these are not archangels, but these is another, like, what is this, a tarot deck? Could we get two cards from this deck to also close out this energy? Something about that EO or OE in regards to this reading. I don't know what those stand for. One more from this deck for closing out this energy. Yes, they are watching you. Give me one more to close out this energy. All right. These two, what are they? Let me see. Page of Cups and the 9 of Wands. So messenger of emotion, which is the Page of Cups. It says this is the beginning of new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindness of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. All right. But you have to use, I feel like with that saying, a social invitation, I feel like you have to use your discernment, all right, with this energy on the table, whether you take the invitation or not, or whether you feel like you should go or not, or whatever this is. Because, yeah, it's like a bird coming in with an envelope in his mouth and giving it to this, you know, innocence, like child, male or female. All right, but I feel like it's like you should use your discernment in regards to whatever this is. Okay, so that's the Page of Cups. Then you also have the other card, the Nine of Wands, which is the 9 of action. It says you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Aww. I don't use this deck enough. Again, that is the 9 of Wands. So I'm going to try to remember to put these two cards in the community post with what does rumination mean. But I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading, 123 or 1 hour and 23 minutes in, including with the other part that I got to add on. But yeah, I will put that on in the community post. So subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. And I will see you when I do the next reading. I'll see you later, and I'll see you in the next video.